Alright, what's up YouTube? We finally got our V5 changes. I'm actually like 1 to 2 days late, I think, to making this video. V5 came out 2 days ago, I think, and I kind of forgot about this. Anyways, we're making that right now, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, we still have a few days to go for the next update, so yeah, we've got time. So the next time I will probably post a guide on hysilens or something, but I will see what's up with that. But right now we'll take a look at the changes of both of the characters, mainly Cerydra actually, because I'm more interested in her, because I was thinking maybe I should get her for phainon and stuff, but it's looking a bit rough. Because if you know the situation for like this guy Jiaoqui, situation for Jiaoqui is like, if you don't have Acheron in your account, this guy is useless and irrelevant for your account. You should not even touch this guy, should not even summon one pull on this guy. If you accidentally get this guy and don't have Acheron, he's just useless for every other team. Now sure, you can play this guy, but it's like a lot of other characters will be replacement and better than this character, and this character will serve no purpose other than supporting Acheron. So that's how Cerydra ultimately turned out for phainon especially. So other than playing for phainon, Cerydra will serve you no purpose. So I was hoping we will get some good synergy with, like, for example, Archer, or like let's say Herta, or even, as I said in my previous discussions, Jingliu to a certain extent. Seems like she will be tied to phainon teams and phainon only, just like Jiaoqui is to Acheron. There's also another character that can use this character, which is like Anaxa, because Anaxa has two skills, spam skills a lot, can do damage, can be a main DPS for your team. But that's about the extent as far as it can go, and phainon will be the only main thing that you would want to focus on. So it's like the same verdict, the same opinion, the same advice I would give you for like, as I said, for Jiaoqui, for characters like Jiaoqui, you do not, absolutely do not pull for this character unless you have Acheron and you want to build the best Acheron team. Same will go for Cerydra. Absolutely do not go for Cerydra if you don't want to build the perfect best phainon team. But even then, there are some good replacements, like we have good replacement rights, like Tribi can work, Robin can work, so all that stuff. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah, let's take a look at the changes and see how what changed in this scenario here. So yeah, let's see here. Basically, I already read through this kind of, because I was just too much interested. But I'll just give you a TLDR, as well as I'll just read through it as well. So yeah, let's get into it. So previously, we had this requirement that only phainon in his ultimate state and stuff, and when Hule in AS like took you to a different territory and stuff, only then you would give the 10% all type respond to the character. Right now that requirement is removed, and you can just give it all the time pretty much. That's the only thing that changed, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The requirement got removed, and now you can give it anytime you want, and yeah, that's pretty much it. As long as you just give the skill to your ally, and yeah, so it's pretty simple and straightforward. Let me find the wording here if I can. Hopefully I can find it here. Okay, it should be in the first line. Military automatic upgrades peerage and counter develop character with peerage, because consider also have military merit characters. Okay, let's see here. It should be in the first line, I guess. Let me see. Never mind, it's just taking too much time. I don't want to search for one line and one change. It's just know that it's pretty much the same thing, not really that big of a deal. 10% respan is like non like, it's not that big of a deal. It's like the more you get respan and defense ranks, the more better, and the less you get is like the less good it is. So yeah, it's like whatever, it's not the make or break for the character. Let's take a look at the next change here. So the big change that they gave her is her c6. Her c6 got completely changed, and the old c6 got added to the base kit, which is good in a way, but it's not crazy if you see here. So after characters with military merit, attacks, and ally, it got added into the talent, and Cerydra will deal one additional instance of wind damage equal to 60% of her attack, and this will be effective up to 20 times, means 20 attacks. And yeah, that's the max cap. You can refresh this duration, like this timing of 20 times, and this amount you can refresh this by casting the ultimate again basically. So it will pretty much have 100% of time, not really a problem there. So yeah, and it's like a good, because Cerydra has some DPS capabilities in her kits. They gave her a lot of damage stuff. They gave her 100% crit rate. They gave her a lot of crit damage buff as well and stuff. So, and you will build a lot of attack on her. So in that way, she like stands out in the damage category quite a lot. The builds don't really change, as far as I can see. It's like same build as Robin. You stack attacks and ER on the last rope, and that's how the build will go. I'll talk about it more in my guide video and stuff, but yeah, that's it. Let's talk about the new E6 now. So the old E6, 20 instances of damage, like 20 times 1 instance of damage. And also remember, this is not really like 3B multiple target attack. It's like a single target attack. So yeah, it's not really something too crazy, but it does have some DPS like good potential, because Cerydra has 100% crit rate and she builds max attack. So yeah, let's talk about the new E6 now. So the old E6 went back to there. So the new E6 is, of course, they did not give the 20% respawn. I think, yeah, only the additional instances of damage that only got added. The respawn is still in the E6, of course. Characters with military merit increases all type respawn by 20%. This also didn't go. This also stays here. And the multiplier for the additional damage triggered via military merit increased by 300%. While a teammate with military merit is present on the field, Cerydra's all type respawn increased by 20%. So there's 20% all type respawn for the character that you buff. So for example, phainon, and 20% respawn for Cerydra herself. So that she can do more damage as well. And the military merit will have extra scaling on that as well, 300% as it says here. But yeah, so not looking too good, man, for this character. I thought they will make this character like something broken. Yeah, I was wrong. Maybe not, maybe not. But yeah, as soon as I saw like they aren't changing much and making a bit more specific support, I was like, yeah, it's like another Jiaoqui situation. It's like a second Jiaoqui for phainon. Just keep that in mind before you pull the character. If you don't have phainon, absolutely she is not recommended. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's about it for the cylinder changes. Let's take a look at our hysilens changes now, and let's see what changes we got here. So hysilens is, of course, as you know, a DOT character, will play alongside Kafka and thus buff the team that way. After using technique, creates what got changed. I think the technique didn't change really. It's just some, I think, some wording changes and stuff. Okay, so I don't think the technique got changed. It's pretty similar. It's just only one like mark thing here. Ooh, let's see. Let's take a look at the E1 then. Okay, so Hysilens got no change pretty much. It's just the technique got a little bit of wording change, I believe, and E1 and E6 change, and nothing else. So no change for her. It's the same kit as before. She looks quite strong actually in the Kafka team. She will be able to do a lot of damage there. So look out for that. If you want to rebuild your DOT and stuff, you might need this character. Hopefully Black Swan gets buff soon as well. But yeah, let's take a look at the new E1. So when Hysilens is on the field, all targets they deal DOT equal to 116% of the original damage. It's the same as before, and they added the next thing, which is when Hysilens inflict any of the DOTs on enemies throughout her talent, there is a 100% base chance to additionally inflict the DOT stat that is identical to the coexisting with the original talent effect. Okay, so it's just double DOT basically. What is this, man? The E1 is just double DOT on top of the original ones that you can do from your ultimate, basically. Sorry, not ultimate, talent. Okay, let's see the new E6 then. While the zone is active, which is from our ultimate, you will deploy a zone at the start of each turn or in each attack by an ally target. Increase the maximum trigger count for Hysilens physical dodge effect to 12 times, and increase the damage multiplier of the damage dealt by 20%. The physical dot inherently is actually pretty strong because blade is the strongest dot. It's a percentage based, like enemy percentage based damage, so it's pretty strong, and it's getting It's like triggering more times, like 12 times, and 20% more effective. It's like quite good e6, and it should do a lot of damage. So I think it's also pretty much not really too many changes here. It's like I think it's the same thing pretty much, just some wording changes. Maybe they made the wording shorter, right? Yeah. So we don't really see much changes for hysilens. She stays the same. She's quite valuable for the team. So for example, if you have Kafka and of course Ruanmei, and you would want Ho as well on the fourth slot, if you have those two characters, you can definitely go for this character and replace Black Swan on that DOT team, premium DOT team, and it will just basically boost the potential of their team by a lot. As for Cerydra, as I said multiple times, she is another Jiaoqui. Just keep that in mind before pulling the characters. She is another Jiaoqui for Acheron. Jiaoqui is only recommended if you have Acheron, so Cerydra will be only recommended if you have phainon and want to build their like respective best teams. That's about pretty much it. And I'll be seeing you in the next guide videos. Stay tuned for the guides and make sure to subscribe for that. I'll tell you everything you need to know about these characters in more detail as their upcoming like refreshed, like what do you say, like finalized kit, I guess. Yeah, finalized kit as well. Make sure to subscribe for that, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, YouTube.